If you're planning a European family trip but feel overwhelmed on where to go, this video is for you. We've spent 3 years traveling full-time while visiting 16 countries in Europe with our 3 and 5-year-old girls. And today I'm ranking our top 10 countries for families based on real experience, not just the Instagram highlights. Hi, I'm Samantha from Our Wandering Hearts, and we're a family of 4 who've been traveling the world full-time. We've made every mistake, discovered hidden gems, and learned what actually works with young kids in Europe. This ranking is based on affordability, family friendliness, things to do with kids, food, safety, and overall experience. Every family travels differently, so you might not agree with every choice, and that's okay. Take what helps, leave what doesn't, and use this as a starting point for planning your own trip. Starting at number 10 is Poland, and let me be clear, Poland being at number 10 doesn't mean it's not amazing. Every country on this list is genuinely fantastic for families. Poland just happens to be at the bottom of our 10. Poland is incredibly affordable, some of the best value we found in all of Europe. Beautiful apartments in city centres cost a fraction of what you'd pay in Western Europe. Restaurant meals were cheap and delicious, and we could actually relax about our budget here. The old towns in Krakow and Wrocław are absolutely stunning. Medieval architecture, colourful buildings, and Wrocław has over 600 tiny gnome statues hidden around the city that turned sightseeing into a treasure hunt for our kids. Zakopane and the Tatra Mountains gave us beautiful mountain scenery and hiking. And the Polish food surprised us. Pierogi were a huge hit with the kids, and the portions are massive. So who's it perfect for? Families on a budget who want beautiful European cities and a taste of mountain scenery without breaking the bank. If you want excellent value and authentic experiences, Poland is fantastic. But compared to the other countries higher on our list, it just didn't have quite the same diversity of landscapes or the outdoor activities we loved in places like Switzerland or Austria. It is still absolutely worth visiting, and we loved our time there. At number 9 is Denmark, though I need to be honest, we've only done Copenhagen with the kids, so our experience is limited to one city. We visited Copenhagen for a week over Christmas for the markets, and it was magical. Super cold, but the hygge was absolutely real. Cozy cafes, twinkling lights, warm blankets, hot chocolate, the whole atmosphere was just lovely. Copenhagen is incredibly family friendly. The city is safe, clean, people speak perfect English, and everything is set up for kids. And Tivoli Gardens at Christmas was enchanting. The design and architecture everywhere is beautiful. Scandinavian aesthetic at its finest. It's perfect for families who want that Scandinavian experience, love Christmas markets, or want a very safe, easy, English-speaking European destination. But the reality is that Denmark is expensive. Scandinavian level expensive. And we've only experienced Copenhagen in winter, so we can't speak to the rest of the country. In summer, we'd love to do a van trip around the coast and smaller towns. And we do believe that Denmark would rank much higher if we'd done more of it. For now though, based on limited experience, it's at number 9. Estonia comes in at number 8, and specifically this is all about Tallinn because that's where we spent our time. Tallinn's old town is absolutely magical. A UNESCO World Heritage medieval town with cobblestone streets, towers and walls. Our kids felt like they were in a fairy tale. But here's what made Tallinn special. The areas outside the old town were just as good and worth exploring. The creative city was a highlight for us, but there's so much beyond just the tourist centre. The old buildings have interesting history, the vibes are really cool, and Estonia is incredibly modern and efficient. English is widely spoken, it's safe and clean, and everything just works. It's perfect for families who want a medieval fairy tale city without the overwhelming crowds of Prague or Dubrovnik. If you love efficient, safe travel with a cool, slightly edgy vibe, Tallinn is perfect. The reality is though that Estonia is relatively small, and Tallinn, while incredible, is pretty much the main family destination. There's not as much diversity of landscapes or experiences as countries higher on our list, but for what it is, a stunning medieval city with modern efficiency, it's fantastic. Slovenia comes in at number 7, and this country genuinely surprised us with how beautiful it is. The natural landscapes are gorgeous. Lake Bled is postcard perfect with the island church and castle on the cliff. Ljubljana is a charming small capital with dragons everywhere. Triglav National Park was amazing. And we loved Vintgar Gorge with its emerald river and wooden walkways, waterfalls and alpine meadows. The outdoor activities in Slovenia for families are excellent. Our kids loved the food, and the Slovenian dumplings became an obsession for us. Slovenia feels like Switzerland's more affordable cousin. You get alpine scenery and outdoor adventures for significantly less money. Slovenia Slovenia is perfect for families who want mountains, lakes, and nature without Swiss prices. If you love hiking with kids and beautiful small cities, Slovenia is ideal. But the reality is that accommodation in Slovenia was surprisingly more expensive than we expected, and not quite budget friendly. And while it's beautiful, it's a small country, so there's slightly less to see compared to bigger countries higher on our list. But the nature and charm are absolutely worth it. Croatia comes in at number 6, and this one is all about slowing down and beach life. The beaches are stunning. Crystal clear water, beautiful coastline, and island hopping by car ferry. We spent 5 weeks doing the Dalmatian coast, and it felt like time slowed down in the best possible way. Croatia has this relaxed, no stress vibe. Life feels like it's on easy mode here. You wake up, go to the beach, have lunch overlooking the sea, kids play in the water, repeat. It's genuinely restorative. The medieval towns like Šibenik and Trogir are beautiful. The islands Brač and Hvar are stunning, and Plitvice Lakes National Park has epic scenery. Croatian food is great, people are welcoming, and it's slightly more affordable than Italy or France while offering similar experiences. Croatia is perfect for families who want a European beach holiday with beautiful coastline, island hopping, and medieval towns. If you want to genuinely relax and slow down, then Croatia is your place. But the reality? Croatia is amazing for beaches and islands, but if you're not into beach holidays, there's less variety compared to countries with both coast and mountains. The beaches are pebble beaches, not sand, which takes some getting used to. And in peak summer, popular areas can get quite crowded and expensive. Italy comes in at number 5, and I know some people would be surprised it's not higher, but let me explain. The food is incredible. Obviously. Even picky kids can find pasta and pizza they'll love. The walkable villages and small towns are charming and perfect for wandering with kids. Italy is so culturally rich. The history, the architecture, the art. The Dolomites gave us stunning mountain scenery and hiking. Tuscany was slow-paced and beautiful. Rolling hills, cypress trees, hill towns. And Lake Garda is a gorgeous area for families. Italian locals are genuinely kind and welcoming. We loved the vibes, the slower pace in smaller towns, and the overall Italian lifestyle. Italy is perfect for families who want culture, history, incredible food, and beautiful landscapes. If you're doing smaller towns and villages, not just Rome and Venice, then Italy is wonderful with kids. But the reality is that Italy in peak summer can be overwhelmingly hot and crowded, especially in the famous cities. The major tourist spots with young kids can be genuinely challenging. The heat, the crowds, the chaos. That's why we recommend focusing on smaller towns, Tuscany, the Dolomites, or Lake Garda. Italy is also not the cheapest. Accommodation and restaurants in tourist areas are pricey, and the logistics like trains with luggage and kids or navigating the chaos can be stressful. Italy is incredible, but with young kids specifically, the challenges bump it to number 5 rather than top 3. Germany comes in at number 4, and we've mostly experienced Bavaria and the Alps region, which are fantastic with kids. The landscapes are stunning. Bavarian Alps, forests, lakes, and fairy tale castles. The outdoor activities and hiking are excellent for families. Germany is incredibly well organized and efficient. Everything just works. Public transport is reliable, infrastructure is great, and it all feels very manageable with kids. The Christmas markets, if you visit in winter, are magical. German supermarkets and bakeries are fantastic. Fresh bread, excellent produce, and our kids loved the pretzels and pastries. Germany is perfect for families who want outdoor activities, nature, efficiency, and that classic European charm. The reality though is that Germany can be a bit more expensive than Eastern European countries, though still more affordable than Switzerland. The language barrier is slightly more present than in Scandinavian countries, but English is less spoken outside major cities. And German food, while good, isn't as universally kid-friendly as Italian or French cuisine. Austria comes in at number 3, and we genuinely loved our time here. The nature is lovely. Alpine scenery, lakes, and mountains. The outdoor activities are excellent for families without being quite as expensive as Switzerland. Here's what really stood out. Austrian people are genuine and kind. People smiled at us and the kids, they were welcoming in restaurants, and it just felt warm and family friendly. The grocery stores in Austria are my absolute favourite. They have everything I could find in Australia, the quality is excellent, it's not too overpriced, and shopping there was genuinely pleasant. Austria is perfect for families who want alpine scenery and outdoor activities, but find Switzerland to be a little out of their budget. The reality is that Austria is still pricier than Eastern European countries, though more affordable than its neighbour Switzerland. It's a smaller country, so there's slightly less diversity than somewhere like France. But honestly, these are minor points. Austria is genuinely wonderful for families. France comes in at number 2, and this might surprise some people, but hear me out. France feels incredibly familiar to what we're used to as Australians. The language, while different, is easier to read and understand compared to completely foreign alphabets. Lots of English is spoken, especially in tourist areas. The small towns and villages spread throughout France are absolutely beautiful. Alsace with its half-timbered houses, Provence with lavender fields and Roman ruins, and the French Riviera coastline. France feels like our home base in Europe. We're comfortable here, we understand how things work, and it just feels manageable with kids. Accommodation in small towns and villages is more affordable compared to Switzerland or Austria. And the food is obviously incredible. French bakeries, markets, and regional specialties. France is perfect for families who want diversity. Cities, countryside, mountains, beaches, all in one country. Now for the reality, Paris specifically can be challenging with young kids. Crowded, expensive, and chaotic. But France is huge and there's so much beyond Paris. Coastal areas in summer can be pricey and busy. But overall, France offers incredible variety, beauty, and that classic European experience that feels accessible for families. And last but not least, number 1. Switzerland comes in at number 1, and while it's expensive, it's absolutely our top pick for families in Europe. The playgrounds are incredible. They're not just basic playgrounds, but alpine playgrounds at mountaintops with views of snow-capped peaks. Our family still talks about our day at Grindelwald first. The natural scenery is absolutely stunning, and the Swiss Alps are genuinely breathtaking. Mountains, lakes, waterfalls, glaciers, everywhere you look is postcard perfect. The outdoor activities are perfectly set up for families with young kids. Cable cars to take you straight up mountains, easy hiking trails are well maintained and well marked, and everything is accessible even with small children. Switzerland is incredibly safe, clean, and efficient. Trains run exactly on time, and the infrastructure removes so much stress from family travel. Swiss people are welcoming to families, and the whole country feels designed for outdoor family experiences, which is something that we really love. Switzerland is perfect for the families who want the ultimate mountain experience with kids. If you want stunning nature, excellent infrastructure, safety, and outdoor adventures that are genuinely accessible with young children, Switzerland is unmatched. But the reality is that Switzerland is expensive. There's no getting around it. Accommodation, restaurants, attractions, everything costs significantly more than other European countries. But here's the thing, if you cook your own meals and look for transport and activity discounts or focus on free activities like hiking, it's manageable. The experiences you get in Switzerland, like riding cable cars up mountains, kids playing in alpine playgrounds with glacier views, or hiking through stunning scenery, these are memories your family will have forever. Switzerland is expensive, but for families specifically, the combination of jaw-dropping nature and family-friendly infrastructure makes it our number 1. So there you have it, our honest ranking of the top 10 European countries for families based on over 3 years of full-time travel with our kids. Now a few key takeaways. Every country on this list is genuinely fantastic. Being at number 10 doesn't mean Poland isn't amazing. These are all incredible destinations for families. If budget is your main concern, Poland and Slovenia might be better for you than Switzerland. If you want beaches, Croatia and France's coastlines are perfect. And if you want efficiency and safety above all else, Switzerland and Austria win. Don't skip the lower ranked countries or those that are not mentioned. Some of our best memories are from countries at the bottom of this list or that didn't make it into this video at all. Rankings are personal and based on our family's specific needs and preferences. Our ideal Europe trip combines a few of these countries. Do budget-friendly Poland, then splurge on a week in Switzerland. Start in efficient Estonia, then road trip through Croatia's islands. The beauty of Europe is the incredible diversity. You can find exactly what your family needs, whether that's mountains, beaches, cities, nature, culture, or all of the above. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest family travel guides. And let me know in the comments, which country would you visit first? Or did we rank your favorite too low? Thank you so much for watching and happy travels.